Hello guys, first off, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Hanukkah, whatever other holidays that you guys celebrate. Just I hope you guys enjoyed it with your friends and your family. Keep the positivity up. Man, I hope you guys are enjoying your time. A lot of you guys get extended vacations. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Take the time to relax because, you know, during the rest of the year, everything is just crazy. So it's just time to relax, have fun, and enjoy your friends and family. And I hope everybody's doing well. And I hope you are doing well, of course. With that being said, this is going to be the last video for 2024. I just wanted to give a quick update on the Speed 3 and the plans for the future with my channel. So quick update. Basically, all I did was take the Koenigs or the Kongs or whatever you call that brand wheel name. I don't like any of their wheels that they came out with, but I replaced those with some Inkies from the Evo 10. So that's right, I got two Mazda Speeds that are very similar in color with the exact same wheel. I love these so much. These are great with the color, great with style, and great with lightweight, and the stylish racing and lightweight. You kind of see where I'm going with this here, racing inspiring stuff. Because in 2025, this car will be my track or my autocross car. There's plenty of reasons why I chose this car over the other two that I have. So if you guys don't know, I have a big turbo Mazda Speed 6 and a stock but tuned Volkswagen Mark 6 Golf R. Basically, the Mazda Speed 6 has been the first one out of this debate when it comes to autocrossing because of it being a big single turbo car. The power band is all the way at top. The car will be better off when it's fully built, which I will be having a fully built motor for the car. The car would just be a highway straight line car, and the car is huge and all that other stuff, but that wouldn't stop a great driver from tracking it. But the car is really not, that's not the purpose of it. That's not the reason why I bought that car. So that car is out of the equation. And obviously I'm not made of money, so I have to think about what's going to be cost effective. And when it comes to like parts, the Speed 3 parts are a lot cheaper to get than the Golf R parts, and especially given that the Golf R wasn't really popular, the MK6 to be particular, it wasn't really popular in North America. I don't know if it was popular in Europe or not, but I know here in North America a lot of people crap on the MK6 Golf R. I don't know why, but that car wasn't really popular. A lot of people didn't really touch up on it. Not even Cobb don't even make a Cobb tune for that car. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And then besides the price, obviously is affected by the accessibility. The accessibility of parts for this car is so much easier to come by than the Golf R, due to the fact that it is just a base Mazda Speed or base Mazda 3 with another engine and a transmission or whatever the case may be with that. But it's still a Mazda 3 at that, and it shares a lot of parts with Ford, when the Volkswagen literally is just a Volkswagen. So you're gonna play out of the nose for everything. That clutch replacement was expensive. The clutch replacement on this car is a lot cheaper for the same quality. And my biggest factor is basically the fun factor. This car is a hoot to drive. It is so much more fun to drive this car than my Golf R, just for the simple fact that it is imperfect almost in every way. And the Golf R, the Germans made that car almost perfect. They literally did their best when they made that car. With the Mazda Speed 3, they've literally just was like, we have an engine, we have a transmission, let's throw it in there, which caused this car to have massive torque steer, massive under and oversteer during the turns. It is an absolute piece of junk to drive sometimes, but it is fun. When I hop in the Golf R, that car goes points and shoots. Like, you can literally go 150 within like this within that small car, and it doesn't feel like you're moving. And this car, you have to work to at least get to 120, and when you do, better be careful that you don't get no tailwind, because you're gonna feel it, buddy. But obviously, just like any other car guy or gal out there, emotion takes over everything. and this car just makes me feel like a little kid every time I hop in it. I had a Mazda Protege 5 when I first started doing autocross, and it was so much fun. It was so imperfection, no traction control, no stability. Feels like you're gonna die, and I relive that every time I hop in this car. And every time I crank it up, I love the sound of this thing. On a cold start, it sounds great. And the only other cars that I can think of that sound just as good as this car, in my opinion, is probably like the Fiat 500 Abarth or Subarus with unequal linked headers. But they're not as reliable as this engine here. And that says a lot, because anybody who knows about Mazda Speeds, they're not as reliable. And Fiat and Subarus are not reliable either. So this is the best choice if you like that type of sound. And just in case you've never heard of it, I just gotta make sure you hear this. It's such a deep throat. Wait, what? Pause. It has such a deep sound, and I just love it so much. And shout out to Cork Sport. I bought it, no sponsorship. I paid full price for that Axleback exhaust, and it sounds so great. Also, my friend has a MagnaFlow on her car, and MagnaFlow did a really good job on the exhaust on this car too. So shout out to MagnaFlow too. That made this car sound, the car already sounded perfect, but you guys just enhanced it, just. And with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this journey that I'm gonna do with this car. I fell in love with this platform when I first saw this car debut back in 2010. Actually, one of my teachers owned one of these cars, and when I went to high school, he bought a first gen when I was in middle school, and he bought a second gen when I was in high school. So he had both generations of this car, but when he bought the second gen one, and he bought the 2013 model, oh my gosh, I was so freaking jealous, dude. And that should tell you how either old or young I am, depending on how old you are watching this video. But in the comment section, let me know what car got you into cars, and let me know what your first car was, and are you still on that platform, or did you go to something different? For me, as you guys know, I'm still kind of on the same platform. I started off with Mazda, and I'm still with Mazda. I just veered off a little bit with the Golf R because of the price and the situation that I was in. But if I had the opportunity to buy a Mazda Speed 6, which I was looking for a Mazda Speed 6 before I bought the Golf R, I would have probably never owned that car. But I'm glad I wasn't able to, because I was able to expand my horizon to an all-wheel drive European car. And when it works, it's perfect. But most of the time it don't work, so stick with the Japanese stuff here. And yeah, so let me know. But that being said, I hope you have a happy new year. 2025 is just gonna be straight fun. And yeah, so like, subscribe, share with all your friends, and I see you guys in 2025.